videos at that location.
All right, it's Jay today.
And Gwen tomorrow.
And we are back with another adventure on this early morning day. Today is June 28th, 2024. It is currently 5:29.
Way too early.
Of course, I was up at like 3 o'clock, then 4 o'clock. I think it was the excitement of this trip, so glad I was able to bring you guys along. Currently, it is 70 degrees out, too. And we've got a long drive. We got about 500 miles or 6 hours and 45 minutes. I'm pretty sure it'll be a lot longer than that.
To St. Louis.
But we are going down to St. Louis, Missouri. We figured we'd turn the camera on, bring you guys along. So this is our first trip to the beautiful state of Missouri. The Show Me State, I guess is what they refer to it as. I do not recall ever being in Missouri. But this trip will definitely take us there. So, and we got some plans, and you'll have to stick along with us to watch those videos as we go on our little journey down there. So, again, a little weekend trip, getaway. Probably crammed way too much stuff in, but we'll try to make it work. There's some really cool stuff that we want to see.
Yeah, the ratio of luggage per person. I have one suitcase and one little car bag, and you have what, four?
So
five bags.
Hold on.
Plus stuff plus a giant cooler. Yeah.
So the giant cooler is both of ours. So we put our water in there, and other stuff. But the one bag that I have for my clothes and stuff like that is technically one bag, and then I have another bag that I bring all my
we don't need a rundown of what's in your bags.
No, I'm just saying
the ratio of bags to people is definitely higher in your direction.
Anyway, so but
we will be time-lapsing a lot of the drive.
But the hard case that she's referring to as is kind of both of ours because it has her camera stuff in it. I didn't refer to it at all. But anyway, so that's what she's getting at, and I'm like, oh, that's technically both of ours because we're both filming. 3 other bags. Anyway, so but yeah, we figured what we'll do is we'll time lapse it, and we'll real time it around the bigger cities like Milwaukee, Chicago. I think Champaign is a bigger city, but we'll see when we get down there.
I don't think we've ever been through Champaign.
No, it's way south, like southern Illinois. So I feel like Illinois is like driving through there is sort of like Indiana, but maybe not as many cornfields. Indiana can kind of be a boring ride. At nighttime it's kind of interesting because you get all the red dots around Lafayette, Indiana. But yeah, so anyway, if you like these kind of content, please feel free to subscribe, like, share, follow, or watch the videos. And with that,
or post suggestions of places you would like to see, and we can add it to our trip book for the future.
That's not a bad idea either. So, but all right. So, like I said, we're gonna get going. We'll time lapse this for a little bit, and then we'll stop it, and we'll go from there. Talk to you in a little bit. Alright, so we're coming into Milwaukee now. Milwaukee. And it looks like some of the, they got quite a bit of the construction done. Looks like eventually they'll open up that other lane over there. I think last time I came through here, this lane was the one that was blocked, but I really don't remember. It's currently 6:54 too, so probably end up hitting a little bit of rush hour as we make our way around Milwaukee. 67 degrees too. So not too shabby. Not too shabby. Took 43 down too today into Milwaukee, and that's what we're currently on right now instead of 41. 41 up by the Appleton, Oshkosh area. They got a bunch of construction going on, but I just felt like, you know what, let's take this way down. It takes 30 miles off the trip, but I didn't even want to mess with the construction over there, and I don't know what ramps are open and which ones are closed, so it's so weird how, like, years ago, like when you come into Milwaukee down here, that basically you were coming into what appeared to be like a neighborhood that just needed revitalizing. Like, I mean, it was definitely in need. I mean, the houses just looked decrepit. But now they put all this soundproofing up over here to the right, as we'll see when we start getting into Milwaukee. And I believe on the left too, or they're working on the left side over there. And now you can't see any of that, which is interesting. It's like they're hiding it from the public, or the people that are driving down here. And the houses wouldn't be here anyway. I'm just using this as an example. Once we get further into Milwaukee, you'll see that they've included a bunch of soundproofing. But the houses are what needed, you know, to get upgraded. So 41 out of Milwaukee, for the most part, it looks like the construction on 41 is all like wrapped up, and now they're working on this, which has been in need for repair for years. And I'm suspecting once that side over there is done, they're gonna shift the traffic over to that side, and then start tearing this side out, because again, this, as you can see. Now, if we were driving through Indiana, they'd have signs that say road noise so many miles, you know. Where here, we just deal with it. Actually, this looks brand new right here. So this is new pavement that we're currently on. Pavement, yeah. I wonder if a lot of this revitalization down here is also due to the Packers draft that they're going to have next year, 2025. Like, they're throwing all this money at the highway system down here, so to make it easier for people who will be, you know, going north to go watch the Packers draft or whatever.
So there's always been construction through
There has,
Milwaukee.
yeah.
The draft is
I know.
relatively new.
I know. Well, I'm just saying, like, I wonder if some of it has something to do with, you know, just a little tiny bit, maybe.
No.
Maybe. Yeah. I'm gonna go with that. Somebody's welding. In the rain, too. Interesting. Now that school's out for the summer, I guess. Well, maybe not. I don't know. We got all the construction crews over there parked in the school parking lot over there to the right. I think school's out. Yeah, they would have had graduation already, yeah.
You also have summer school.
Oh, yeah, summer school. I know, I wasn't the brightest kid growing up or whatever, and I had my own struggles of school and stuff, and, you know, still to this day I do. But I was required to go to summer school, I believe, in 7th or 8th grade, I can't remember, because I didn't do that good, or I would have been held back. I just didn't attend it, and was going to take the consequences, and I think what they did is they just pushed me through to the next grade. It was actually me and a guy that I was, like, we were kind of friends, I guess, at the time in school. Like he got held back too, and he didn't go, but both of us were kind of pushed, I guess, to the next grade. I felt like summer school was taken away from my summer break. But
That's so sad.
but I should have probably attended it, you know. Instead, I think I end up working the whole summer, whatever. It must have been prior to high school, because when I was in high school, I feel like I did much better than grade school and all those other classes, or that's why I have the camera on, so we can spot the drivers that are not driving the way they should.
Or this is why you leave gaps.
And this is not bad. Oh, look at that bridge. Holy cow. Like, on both sides you can see rebar back there. I know that's not good. But you can drive down to Chicago and see all those bridges too that are bad. You know. I feel like we might be getting another lane through here probably with how big that shoulder. Oh, never mind. Now we're losing a lane. Huh. Who would have known? Who would have known? Who would have known? See all the patchwork through here. You can start to see the Milwaukee skyline come into play. So here now you're going to start to see some of the housing that I was referring to here to the right and left, but I thought that maybe it was further out that they had started putting soundproofing up, so that way you couldn't really tell or see, but maybe not. Now on 41 going in, it's just all businesses. You don't have the housing. But here you definitely have the housing. And again, they're a lot older houses and they need repair. Quite a bit of them do. In fact, I think there's some that I've driven by that have tarps on them. But, you know, maybe those people don't have the money to repair them. That's what I want. You remember the whale wall they used to have through here?
Yeah, they don't have it anymore.
They got a picture over there on the left-hand side that just shows that what it used to be. But it was a pretty famous wall that they, like a tunnel that had that whale painting mirror on it or whatever. That's been gone for years now. Years. In fact, when Avery did this interchange, they got rid of that Marquette interchange. You always know you're in Milwaukee when you drive right next to these two big silo things here. I don't even know what the heck it is. Yeah. It's just so interesting. You see them from miles away, and it's like, oh, Milwaukee. Or that clock tower over there that's really famous for the ships out there. Oh, there's a mural right there in the building I didn't even know about. That's the one way over on Lake Lakeshore.
It was just next
That's a bridge. That's a bridge that you're to talk. I get confused too.
Like
I know, I get confused too, but it's a bridge. I promise you, it's a bridge. Like every time I drive by, I'm like, oh, there's the art, and then I'm like, nope, that's that bridge. I think it's by the Potawatomi Casino or something like that over there. That bridge. Something else. First off, I never had it on. Like, I just don't like that.
You don't like it going off all the time?
No, like
you have a hard time.
I hate how the steering wheel feels so weirder, like with it, whatever.
No, I just meant the sound alert.
No, I don't want that on. In fact,
going off all the time.
I thought. So, like, as you guys are aware, with the newer cars, there's all kinds of bells and whistles on it, and
Literally.
different alerts and stuff like that. But I was going to share with Gwen that when I cross a state line, as you're aware, my car will let me know that, oh, welcome to Wisconsin, or welcome to Illinois, or wherever you're at. However, I thought I went in a while back and turned that off, but apparently that's something built into the navigation system within the car somewhere. I don't know. I just not a fan of that whole thing. And you
I
guys,
thought you liked it when they said welcome to whatever.
No, because I know I don't need the thing telling me. I mean, I just like I don't want the turn-by-turn navigation where it's trying to assist you. Like, I just think that's so stupid, you know. And then that becomes annoying, you know. But I mean, I've like on all the other cars I had, you were able to, you know, turn all that stuff off. This one, I have not found out yet how to do that. So
He's been too lazy to try.
I wouldn't say that. Just not motivated, I guess, to do that.
Lazy, not motivated. I think those are the smaller things.
Oh my God, you're something else.
You need to feed me. It's past breakfast time.
Look, I should get a spot up here, you know. So that was not bad for Milwaukee, you know. And that was, but if we were taking 41 down on the other hand, I imagine it would have been a little bit worse, you know. But yeah, getting seven.
This spiritual 40?
Well, up here it does. Actually, back there, because we're coming in General Mitchell Airport. So yeah, right when we made that turn back there, it would have turned into. Because now we're currently on 41 right now.
That's what I thought.
So, but ideally, you know, I thought that coming down here, like the traffic was going to be a little bad, you know, but around Milwaukee, considering we were going to hit it right at rush hour, not bad. Not too shabby.
Well, Friday in the summer.
Everybody's off.
People aren't going to work.
That is true. Everybody vacationed.
Or the summer hours.
I didn't think of that. Feels like it's getting windy. So I know years and years ago when we were coming, I think we were probably on our way to Chicago, me and Gwen, and we were coming down here, and we were gonna stop. We were stopping for a bathroom break, and it's right around that 7-mile fair. There was a mobile gas station, I think, with like an A&W, like somewhere around the area, and it's like, oh, let's stop at the gas station and go for a bathroom break and like whatever. And like I don't think the gas station's there anymore because of the unsanitary conditions. Like it was so gross that there was sewage backing up, like I think like
in the parking lot.
Yeah, it was so nasty. Like, that was the first and the last time we ever used that restroom, so that was kind of gross. So, but yeah, I just figured I'd share that with you. Again, I don't think that's down here anymore. So
It's closer to the Ren Fair,
I think it was by the 7 Mile Fair flea market. So we're on the outskirts of Milwaukee now, and yeah, we'll turn it back on when we get closer to Chicago. All right, so currently on 94 East, and we'll be hitting 294 and 11 miles going around the bypass around Chicago. Look, got the Lake Forest Oasis coming up at 3.5 miles, and currently it's raining, as you guys can see,
and we might slow down the wipers for you.
No, it's rain. It's 8:23 currently, and it's 65 degrees, so we're making up some good time, so that's cool. Still got about 4.5 hours to go before we get to our destination, or 319 miles. I think we had, how many hours did we have earlier? I don't even remember.
We're about half an hour behind what we were previously for our arrival time.
No.
Yes, originally we were going to arrive around 12:30. Now it's going to be closer to 1.
Yeah. Well, that's not a big deal, but that's a heck of a camper.
Very flat.
Weird.
No profile.
I think we're gonna skip the Oasis today unless you want to go. No? We're good?
Yeah, thank you.
Sounds good to me.
Keep on moving.
Usually we stop there all the time, but just not feeling it today, I guess. And I'm fine with that.
You don't have a purpose to stop there.
That is true. So when I looked at the weather report for down here yesterday, it said Milwaukee was going to be rainy and Chicago was going to be cloudy. But I think I must have misinterpreted that, because as you can see, it is definitely raining. But maybe it'll clear up when we get further in down here. I know it's not supposed to rain in St. Louis tonight. Well, I guess I shouldn't say that, because I may have misinterpreted that too.
On a different topic, happy birthday week to Tony. It was his birthday earlier this
Oh
week.
yeah. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Tony.
Or belated birthday, I guess, because
No,
it
it's
was,
still his birthday week.
well, it was Monday, I think, so.
It is the birthday week. If you're Joan, you get a birthday month.
Oh.
So yes, his birthday is not today, but it is still within this week.
does look like
it's
it.
clearing up up there too.
Hopefully.
Probably don't need the super fast wipers right for the camera
I'm trying to
anymore.
need them. Like, just slow it down, then
There
like
you go. There you go.
Like you mentioned, they're gonna see it anyway, so. So we're past rush hour, so I seriously don't like. I think the traffic will be fine the way we're going. I don't see there being an issue with it being crazy, but in Chicago, you never know. So I'll knock on my steering wheel because I never know. It does seem like it's clearing up now. Now clear the rest of it up and we'll be good. Clear it up. Dun, 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 dun. So I was gonna ask you guys, since I got the camera rolling, what games do you guys play when you guys go on long road trips or whatever for the car? I know, like a while back, years and years ago, we used to like. Some with license plates, but I don't remember. Like, I mean, because obviously that'd be the easiest thing to spot, you know. Put that in the comment section so that when we take our trips, we'll be able to go off of that stuff maybe, or use those good ideas. Because again, I'm at a loss sometimes. I just drive, and you know, sometimes that trip can be a little boring, you know. Especially some of the places we've been to, like, just the scenery doesn't change. Whoa, I did not see that car.
Okay.
I was trying to have my blinker on. 294 now. Making our way around. Bet like the same way we took to Casey, we'll be taking to St. Louis. What do you think?
I don't know, because I did not look at the map before we left. I was leaving it all up to you this time.
What? Get out of here. Who knew that? That is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Stevenson Expressway is the next one at 23 miles, or Interstate 55. I do know that we'll be jumping on I-70 once we get closer to East St. Louis, I should say. Which is funny because East St. Louis is actually in Illinois, and then obviously St. Louis would be in Missouri. I did not know any of that stuff until I did a little research. Actually, I think somebody told me. A lot of the area up here has been like in a drought for like a while, but that obviously is not the case anymore with the surplus of rain that we've gotten. In fact, that rain could all shift south now and help those individuals out. Make some of those waterfalls flourish, because we do not need any more rain up here for a while. I mean, look at Minnesota, Iowa, and South Dakota with the issues they're having with the flooding and stuff. Wisconsin's had a little bit of flooding, but nowhere near like those other places. We were so noisy. Oh my gosh.
Stop lying. You know that was you.
I'm driving. How's that mean? Wisconsin. Huh. Wisconsin too, and Johnson, wherever that's at. I'm not familiar with that. Oh, must be getting close to the airport. There goes one plane taking off up there. Oh, he's got his hazards on. Must be a lot of weight. I'm liking this.
Our lanes have arrows, but no destination on them.
We're going straight anyway.
We had a blank destination.
That happens sometimes. Another plane taking off. Oh, and another one. It's like one right behind that one.
Imagine, we're right by O'Hare. That's so strange that there's airplanes.
What is wrong with you?
Oh, look, another one. Where did that come from?
I just said that. I said one and then another one, you weirdo. Gosh, there's something else. It's still pretty fascinating watching them come and take off. I like it. I enjoy the ride, watching them.
Regular music.
Chicago Harley Davidson, been there before. On the day it was open and the day it was closed. That was kind of a weird day when I decided to do that. On a day it was closed.
Good job.
Brakes.
Ow!
Need brakes. Now traffic's probably going to be a little crazy, a little swirly, a little rambunctious.
It's just because we lost the lane. At least there's not construction.
Don't be saying there's construction up here.
Right here, there's not.
Now you just jinxed it all. You ruined it all.
I'm so sorry.
I'm not sure why we lost that lane. I think that lane was just okay.
Maybe they need it in winter somewhere to plow all the snow to. Maybe it's the breakdown lane.
How big of a breakdown lane do you need?
Well, if you get a big pile up.
There used to be an oasis right here too, but not no more.
Really?
Yeah, you can tell they got the 7-Elevens on both sides. How did you not see that?
I was looking on that side and it looked like there was a lot of other businesses and stuff built up, so I didn't see where there was room for an oasis.
Across the highway. So do you think we'll see the Chicago skyline today? I'm not 100% sure.
No, but I see a lot of brake lights.
Oh, do you see brake lights?
Train yard. Oh, look, a plane. I wonder where that's coming from.
From the train yard?
Oh.
I'll take that. That's pretty awesome.
I don't know, it looks dark up ahead again now, but maybe we'll curve away from it.
Well, we're going to the right somewhere up here. Eventually. That's the reason why we lost that lane. Now it makes sense. Now it all makes sense. Oh, they finally connected the bridge right there. Before it was just all open. Got a lot more work to do, but they connected it. Or maybe not. Maybe it's still hanging over on the other side of it.
It is. There's nothing connected.
Yeah, never mind.
Side.
Never mind.
If you drive it, you will just drop down.
You can't drive it anyway. There's no platform on it.
They won't let you drive on a bridge that has no.
There's like.
It just drops off into open space.
Well, it's all open underneath too, so it's just like the shell. Look at that crazy traffic. Well, I'm not gonna say anything because I don't want to jinx us. I would say one thing that I would strongly advise if you're ever up here in the Chicagoland area, for those that don't live in this area or around this area, the best thing you can do is end up getting an I-Pass, because if you don't and you forget where you went through, Chicago will charge you more on late fees than they will for the tolls. I think we paid, was it $20 more for the late fees alone when they first started implementing this, after they pulled all the people out of the booths and then got rid of them? Well, actually, I should take that back. So coming in from Gary, Indiana, they still have people in those booths on 94, I think that is. But like I said, here, these are all off of 294, they're all pulled out. And basically you just have to pay online. But like I said, the I-Pass is the best thing that we've gotten. We don't even worry about it anymore. But there for a while, it's like, well, we know we're going to pay like $20 extra for late fees until they mail us the letter. It's just ridiculous. And the roads aren't even that good.
Well, the money's not going to the roads. The money goes to another country.
I know. I'm just saying. Almost like Christmas trees.
What?
Sort of. I'm getting a pine smell. Like,
that's asphalt.
I know, but it smells like Christmas trees.
No,
Yeah,
there's something wrong with your smeller.
6.9 miles. We have to go over here to the right to take good old 55. usually we would run this to 80 and then jump on 65 going through Indiana if we were going that way. Today, going to St. Louis, taking the 55. You're too fast.
It's 55.
You're 55 through here. Somehow we've come to a stop. Somebody's brakes are smoking. It smells like burnt
that
brakes.
Stinks.
Wonder what happened when it was coming up. Doesn't it smell like burnt brakes?
Yes, or rubber. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. So tempted to get back in that left lane and go a little further up, but then I know I've got like 5 miles almost before I got to get over to the far right, I imagine. Otherwise, I'd start working.
Otherwise, I'd be in that left lane. But you know, what the heck was that? Can you drive on that? No, you got a yellow thing. You can't drive on that.
What, over there? There's all kinds of garbage.
I know, I see that. Well, it stopped raining. That's cool.
Yay.
I will take that. Now I'm going to venture my way over to the right. Venture it over there, Snugs. Venture it over there. Little flag man guy. I think that was a lie. Lies about the flag man guy.
Well, I would almost stay there in case this lane.
Oh
like,
my
ends up
gosh.
turning into an exit
Oh
or
my
something.
gosh.
You're gonna have time miles yet.
No, yeah.
Stay alert. Wiggly road ahead.
Wiggly road ahead.
Lane ends, merge left. Exit no lane. Looks like that other lane is not very nice to drive in.
That guy's job there is just to watch the traffic. Or that woman's job.
Well, or if they have
Just watch
trucks
the tra-
entering or leaving,
Like,
then to
what am
flag
I gonna
traffic
do?
for them.
What am I going to do today? I'm going to sit here and watch the traffic.
Suck up
Yay.
exhaust.
Oasis open, 7 to 11.
No,
Mobile.
I think that's saying there's a 7-Eleven there, and there's a mobile there.
Oh, okay. I did not read that properly then, I guess. It sound good. Slow.
Okay.
Her job is just to hold the sign. That must get boring after a while. I mean, like, for 8 hours holding the sign? Not that anybody's really paying attention to you in that sign. I mean, as sad as it is.
Maybe she's only gonna do it for 1 hour and then switches off to somebody else.
Oh, and then she goes and watches the traffic at the other end. That's a good point. Good analogy. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Correct. There is no Oasis there. It's just a 7-Eleven. Which makes perfect sense. Perfect sense.
There's all the rubble from the Oasis that used to be there.
I think that's from the highway, actually. I don't think that's from the Oasis.
They're entering.
That's fine. We're gonna be taking 55 there. 55. 55.
My point was they're going
255 only.
Turn only. But yet there's arrows pointing to the right. Interesting. Do we not get to turn?
I'm confused.
Bricks.
Do we not turn?
Well, it's actually a little way up there, it looks like.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe you'll still get to turn. And why we check Google Maps way before we go to find out.
You know, she says that, but she'd be happy with a paper map too. So
No, I wouldn't. That
yeah,
doesn't tell you what's closed.
I know a while back she's like, "Oh, we should have just had paper maps."
There is a use for paper
Like,
maps, but if you're looking
you
for
might as well get over it because
road
nobody's gonna let you in. I'll be
conditions-
nice. You should have got in a long time ago.
Look who's talking.
I've been in. I'm doing just okay
Typically,
over here.
you wait till the last minute.
Oh my God, you're something else.
We should be time lapsing that. Oh, there's all those school buses we passed before.
Yes, there is. Hey, you can't just get in there. I didn't invite you. Shake it. Shake it real good. We are on 55 now. South Barack Obama Presidential Expressway. I didn't even know that was a thing. I mean, I guess. Or Stevenson's Expressway. Stevenson Expressway. Chicago does like their construction. Midway
South,
Airport.
Left lane north. You're gonna want the right lane.
Yes, I want the right lane. Right lane.
Oh, look, another toll. St. Louis.
We'll take this way. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to time lapse it a little bit because I feel like we're coming to the outskirts of Chicago. Yeah, we're in DuPage or DuPage County now. So and Chicago is Cook County, if I remember correctly. I think so. I'm not even 100% sure now that I think about it. But anyway, so we'll time lapse it for a little bit, go from there, and then as we get closer to some other bigger cities, we'll turn it on. But we got like another 4 hours or 279 miles before we even get to our destination. So with that, we'll see you guys in a little bit.
don't know what that was about, but anyway, so I think we're coming into, well, it says Springfield right here, Illinois, but I thought I saw a sign for Champaign, Illinois, but maybe that's just a little bit further up. But it got that industrial feel again. It looked like Gary, Indiana.
On the left.
Oh.
Nothing could be as bad as Gary, Indiana.
Well, Lake Charles, Louisiana, on the other hand, you can literally, you can smell Lake Charles, like the petroleum and stuff down there. So, but anyway, so the reason why we turned the camera on is because I feel like we're coming into a metropolitan area, which will be one of the last ones probably before we get to East St. Louis.
I don't know if that's true.
But I'm noticing, so we're currently on I-55 South, and I'm noticing signs on the billboards as we pass for like restaurants that are tied to Route 66. Now, again, historical Route 66. So I've never been on Route 66. However, one of these years it'd be kind of cool to take it from Chicago to Santa Monica, California. It definitely won't be this year or next year, but maybe later on down the line. Anyway, my question to you guys, if you don't mind answering this, you put it in the comment section. Is I-55 does Route 66 run parallel, or are we, like, I talked to the cashier back there, and she was she gave me some, like, she was telling me something about it, like how it seems like it goes in and out, but like I don't know, that just kind of confused me more than anything else. So but yeah, so if you guys don't mind putting a comment in the comment section about Route 66, because again, I'm not familiar with it. Again, I've never really been on it that I can think of, and I'm wanting to know if it may run parallel to I-55 over here, because again, I'm seeing diners that are tied, like that see right here, Route 66 Hotel, Jacuzzi Suites. So, and again, I'm like wondering if Route 66 is, if there's a side road over here.
Likely that this road at one point was 66 or 66.
But put that in the comment section, you know, if you guys don't mind, you know, letting us know, because again, I'm kind of curious now, you know, like I said, that's kind of cool if this Highway 55 is actually historical Route 66
in parts.
In parts, that's kind of cool, I think. So Abraham Lincoln Presidential Library and Museum and other historical sites.
I think every president gets a library.
Yeah. But anyway, so that's my rant. I figured I was just kind of curious, you know, like on you know, you know, when you don't travel this far that often, and especially we haven't done hardly nothing on this side of the state of Illinois. Usually it's Indiana South, and then you run across this. It's kind of cool and opens your eyes a little bit. So St. Louis, that's where we're going. So we're in Springfield, I believe, again, which I guess is the birthplace of Abraham Lincoln, which I didn't know that neither. There's a big, on one of those industrial buildings back there, I think it's at the birthplace of Abraham Lincoln. Land of Lincoln is what they call Illinois, I think. Also, that's another question for you. So how do you say Illinois? Do you say Illinois or do you say Illinois?
It's Illinois.
There's an S on the end of it, so I'm going to go ahead and say Illinois.
Because there's not an E after it.
Anyway, Illinois.
Illinois.
So, but yeah, anyway. Or if you don't care, that's fine too. You can put that in the comment section too. Because I read all the comments.
You're just keep talking at you.
Oh my God, you're obnoxious. There's something else. All right. So let's see if we see any more Route 66 stuff up here. It's this is really cool, you know. Yep. What is that route? Is that Route 55 or Route 6? Oh, Route 66. Something. Couldn't see what it said, but that was another sign that had Route 66 something on the end over there. Oh, there's a big sign for Route 66 Hotel. That is really cool.
See Route 66 over there? They got the Route 66 in a hotel. We may be stopping back by that on the way here. That looks cool. There's like cars on the roof, I think. Instead of goats, they got cars.
I did not see that.
Well, look.
I did look. I did not see.
Oh, you can't really tell. Anyway.
I don't see anything with cars on roofs.
I'm pretty sure I saw cars.
I see roofs with nothing on them.
So I wonder if this used to be the old Route 66, and if it was, why did they change it? Like, what? I mean, why didn't they just keep it?
Probably because as things get bigger, you remake the roads to make the bigger highways, and sometimes you go around other.
But I'm guessing 55 is Route 66, and then
In parts.
you know, it like there's stuff that you branch off, but technically it's all part of Route 66. But I don't know. And I'm hoping you guys can educate me on that, because never been. Oh, there's a lighthouse over here too. Nice little lake.
Probably
Look at
just
this.
look on a map later and follow 66 along. to see where
Springfield
it goes
is what it says. I don't know what the lake is called. Chapman. Isn't there a Chapman
Chatham.
County, Georgia?
Chatham.
There is. There's a Chapman County, Georgia.
There's no E in
Route
it, it's
66. Historical Route 66. That's Chapman.
Chatham. There's no M. It's Chatham.
Anyway, so I'm saying Chapman.
We're just gonna make up words.
No. You can call it that if you need to.
That's what I just said. You're gonna make up
There's
words.
something else.
There's no M.
There was an M at the end. Chapman or Chatham.
Chatham.
You're obnoxious. I get my kicks on Route 66. The only thing is we don't know where it's at.
Currently on
So not getting our kicks on Route 66. That was pretty lame, probably, but it was okay. I'm guessing I'm getting my kicks on 55. Ha 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 ha
Doesn't have the
ha.
same ring
Well,
to it.
that's true, but still. St. Louis, East St. Louis, 86 mile. And that's something that's interesting too. So East St. Louis is actually in Illinois. The regular St. Louis, Missouri is obviously in Missouri, but East St. Louis is in Illinois. That's interesting. So cool, learning all this stuff. You're obnoxious. Good old 55, and then we'll be jumping on 70 sometime soon. Good old 70. So currently we're about. So we've lost some time somewhere.
And we don't know where.
Because like we're now arriving at 2:24.
Originally it was supposed to be 12.
We got an hour and 27 minutes to go and 99 miles. But originally it was, what was it supposed to be?
12:30.
Yeah, 12:30 something, and we lost like 2 hours. Here's the thing: we haven't been really doing anything like other than driving. There was a slowdown on 55, like right outside of Chicago.
We stopped 3 times, but they weren't very long.
Yeah, we stopped 3 times and then it added
weren't
2
long at all,
hours. So like it's like, okay, this is weird, but we'll go with it, I guess. So I don't know, I guess. Just kind of weird how we somehow managed to lose that much time. Seems to be getting a little windy now. Windy. But it's not raining. That's cool.
Yay.
I did clean the windshield too at where we stopped last time. You know, Gwen's my witness.
You got bugs
However,
already,
I think my car tracks bugs and bird crap because, like, I mean, and you know, going crap somewhere else on the car, not right in front of the camera lens. Like, I literally had to wash the window again because they crapped in front of the camera.
Alright.
Like, come on, you know, there's many other cars. But maybe my car tracks birds and bugs and stuff. But who knows?
Maybe other cars are actually going to get worse and you just don't know.
Crazy. Maybe we're not jumping on 70. I thought we were.
Well, you're on this for 81.
I know. Thought I was going on 70, but maybe I'm not. Oh, that's my lane.
That's us. Hello.
For some reason, I thought it was that middle lane. I don't. See, I never know my right from my left, and you think I would know that, but apparently, as I've gotten older, I get the right and left mixed up. But apparently, that right lane was me,
Yeah.
and it's gonna end.
The arrow's going to help you out.
That is true. Definitely true. Yeah, that's fine.
coming in this. Oh, look at that oversized load coming off over there to the left. I don't know if you guys will be able to see that, but it's a pretty huge one going down the ramp. So, but anyway, so we're coming into East St. Louis here shortly. We're about 6.7 miles before we get on 40 West, and then 3 South. But I believe 40 West and 70 West are the same, from my understanding. I could be wrong. But we should be coming here shortly into, well, we're 23 miles from our destination in St. Louis, so it's actually on the outskirts of St. Louis, I think. I can't remember the name of the thing, the name of the place, but anyway, so, and there's a skyline up ahead, so that's cool. Oh yeah, it is East St. Louis. Hey, anyway, so, oh yeah, so one more thing before I focus on driving. We left this morning at like 63 degrees, and then obviously raining, right? When we took off from out of Green Bay.
Now we got 91.
91 degrees and overcast. So
it was sunny for a while.
Yeah, it was definitely sunny for a while, but yeah, that tells you how nice and warm it is down here in this part of the area. But anyway, so yeah, 70 West. So currently we're on 70 West now. 55 and 70 West, so it shares. But yeah, that's kind of cool. East St. Louis, 6 miles. St. Louis, 9 miles. Maybe we should cut back those trees. Again, not familiar with the area, so I don't know where it's running us to, other than that we're going to follow the GPS, because that's what we do. Did that just rhyme? I think that just rhymed.
You're special.
That is, hey, I'm taking it. I'm definitely taking it. No, I'm good. Thank you. Couldn't tow it with this car anyway. Great River Road. Oh, that's interesting. Been on a little bit of that. There's actually a video in our collection there on YouTube that is part of the Great River Road. It runs from La Crosse, Wisconsin, down through, is it Cassville, Wisconsin? It's a pretty good video. You see a lot of the bluffs, and then I actually jump on the car ferry from Cassville over to Iowa. So check it out. It's a pretty good video. I enjoyed it. Oh my God! Look at you guys can see the arc already. That is so cool. And stay tuned for another video on that. So that is so cool, seeing that coming into the city. I didn't know we'd be able to see that this far out. That is so cool. I am. That is so cool. Louisville, 2 miles. Not going there.
my God, that is so cool seeing the arc there, or the St. Louis Arch.
Oh, and there it is.
And the skyline too. Very cool. That is so cool.
Tomorrow.
That is so neat. Yeah, we're going this way. 55. I can't even read what that says. I think they made the words too crazy for me to read it. Oh my God, that whole side over there is spray painted too.
Yeah, tiger art. That's cool.
What did you call it?
Tiger art.
Oh, I just said tiger art. I'm like, what's tiger art? That art, I cannot believe how big that is. That thing is huge.
Oh, we're going down. Maybe we'll go back up. Whoever's going on that other road is going to get a full view.
That is so cool. And look at how tall it is compared to the sky. I mean, it's taller than the skyscrapers.
It's hard to tell because it's closer to you, so then it looks bigger. Hard to tell if it is or not for real. Perspective. Still pretty cool though. Still pretty cute. Dun 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 dun. And I believe this is going to be the mighty Mississippi coming up here, if I'm not mistaken. There's a couple I think that merge, so I guess I don't know just yet. Dip.
Where's there's a dip?
You just went through it.
Oh. 40B is what I want in a mile. 40B.
Oh, maybe you will get a nice.
Show them the skyline over there, Matt.
Well, I think we curved that way.
No, not necessarily. So Gwen's gonna show you the beautiful pictures, or the beautiful view of the skyline. Look at that arc. That is so cool. And that skyline, like right behind the skyline. That is so cool.
Apparently it's a bunch of trees.
This bridge over here, like, that's a railroad bridge. That reminds me of the Big Four in Louisville. Alright, I gotta get over. That is the Mississippi River. So we are going across the mighty Mississippi here. That's cool. 45, so we want 40B, 40B. 40B. And welcome to... I'll let my car do the speaking.
It's gonna choose not to now.
Welcome to Missouri.
Oh,
Thank you.
got it.
Thank you very much. Thank you.